Hey, everybody. Man chasing the dream here today. Here to get ever closer to the goal. We're actually really close. Here, I'll even show you. Come here, let's go take a look. Game, and wow, it's a busy intersection today. Look at this. The goal is in sight. It's literally right there. Look at all the way we've come. This whole way. It's taken a while. It's taken quite a long while, friends. And looking at this makes me have feelings. But just chugging through it at the moment. That's great. What are we doing right now? What's my plan? What should I be looking at? Yeah, we gotta do that today. More strangelets. Arthurian eggs. Was there something involved with Arthurian eggs at some point? That's not going, and I don't like that. But a lot of these are going. You're not going. You need raw fiber. So I'm not seeing raw fiber, and I'm not seeing cotton guts. No, we're waiting for Arthurian food. Are you jammed again? Yes and no. You're stuck on Guar gum. And Guar gum is Guar, obviously. And Guar is not being made. No Guar beans. No Guar. Alright, we have our first job, friends. Let's go see what's going on with Guar. And unfortunately, I can't kick it all the way up to Mark 4. Because it's been lagging. Though I think it might be done by now. I think all the uplifting's done. I just have to get around to doing it. Yeah, 6 beans. That should be enough. Let's glance at Guar first. Just take a look at what we're doing. Alright. We're doing recipe 2, and this is stuck. Because this guy is trying to get more ash and we don't have it. That's really kind of interesting. That's a lot of ash and we don't got it. I think this place is just slowing down. And we all have to come over here for right now. But this place won't do it either. That guy's slow. The empty cargo is there. So he's picking up primary production. That probably wasn't what I wanted to do then. I probably grabbed the wrong guy. That's probably great. It's probably wonderful that that happened. Why is this guy not contributing? You know, I guess we gotta go fix that area too. I mean, fix by way I mean mine out completely. So that I can feel good packing up going elsewhere and abusing the environment in egregious ways in a different area. That, however, will be fine. What we need now is to figure out this. This is going that way, and we don't really want that. Because there is nothing that way we care about. What is this? That is going nowhere, and we don't... I guess nowhere is the wrong way to put it. This is probably the proper way to put it is it's definitely going somewhere. Just not where we care at the moment. Alright, there. You do this, please. And then that's gonna... This branch will kick in, and that branch will kick in more. And this will just mine out a little better. That's all we're doing here. Why do we have gas bladders in our inventory? And then you, anyway. You were supposed to go to the other place. So, I probably just set that whale up to take ash back and forth forever, right? Is that what I did? No. No, it should probably be fine-ish. We have ash problems, though. I guess not at the moment. It's backing up. Right here. Oh, we don't have anybody. Well, that's not good either. So you get a new job. You come here, you fill your cargo, and then you go up and you just dump it in the ash line. Primary production, right there. This is your job. And we just discourage anyone from coming down there, which shouldn't be hard since I just got rid of the last ones. Why do we have a flashy thing here? No flashy thing. I know I've been incredibly lazy about not checking these off, but still. Let's take a look at that U. Why is universal religion lost? Why are the faith in despair? No, it's false alarm. Bad reporting. Bad metrics. So we didn't solve... Okay, we came close to solving the core problem that we need more Guar. And I think we should just take a moment and hook up, make better Guar. Right? Because we have the ability now. And this is just a conversation between these guys, right? You are making the better Guar. Oh, we need this? Oh, no. Oh, no. So this can't even be done here. That's terrible. We have to go do this down south. Alright, I suppose. Well, this just got harder than I thought it needed to be. I think we need better bees. I feel that coming as well. What else do you need? No cotton gut products. That's something. 2 lungs each. Well, I suppose it makes a couple guars, so alright. Let's go do this, and then hopefully guar production will kick up while we are distracted. Over here? Still only 1. I am not favored by the system this day. Now everything else is going. I suppose I just have to be content with rocks lagging behind. To and indeed through PV. We'll see. Ba-boom. Ba-boom. So, where do we make the R-Quad product? We make it... Well, for one thing, we have to undo the... We flicked off this, right? Or... Yeah, we turned that off, and now we have to turn it back on again, because this doesn't need to happen anymore. Oh, indeed, this doesn't need to happen anymore. So we can just take that off. And this can be here kind of tombstoned, because we have all the seeds we need now. And so we're probably building this right here, and I probably should have gotten an apiary on me, right? No. Well, at very least, I should have brought a botanical garden and a guar plantation. I did not think this through. Yeah. I did not think this through at all. Alright, recover, right? Recover. Gotta go. Gotta go. We need a botanical garden, and we need a guar plantation. And just, wow, this place is big now. Just enormous. It's not going to get any bigger. I need that. And I suppose it would be just a miracle if we had better guar bean. We do. We have exactly 1 here. I mean, it doesn't stop me from going up and needing guar, but still. I did not expect the boxes to have that. It's going to be on my to-do list. Make better. How many slots do you have? You have... I can't see. 48? That's odd. And I guess, oh, I can strip these guys out. Okay, there we go. Now we're good. Those don't have to get used anymore. And we'll set this up and it'll be okay. And then we'll make the Guars and that'll be okay. And then we'll go back and attend to Guar again. So long as I'm not seeing this U right here, everything's fine. I feel like the world is where it should be, and I am its most important piece. All right, so right here we need Guar bean plantation, like here, and then we need botanical garden. We should probably make an effort to conserve space, right? Just in case we need another one for some reason. I don't know, this is fine. Actually, we only need the sternite the lung right here. We should build it right over there then. It doesn't have to be right here. This is only for the union of cotton gut products and we can actually probably stick it right. Oh, no, it's going to need material in. So I guess we just do this. And we should give it a direct line, I suppose, because I don't have... Yeah, this is for you. You do this. Alright, we gotta get all this stuff in. And it's gonna be like one of these. Then, caravan. Right there. And then you make that, and then you make the Guar beans, please. Guar beans. And it's very simple. It's just beans go in, beans come here, and then we need like a box. Conversation box. Like right there. Yeah, we bow to that. Maybe we shouldn't. Maybe we're using this the wrong way. Maybe we were being a little too deferential to the pipe. There. That's probably a little better, right? Like that, and like that. Okay. And then this can be scooched right there. And we have this kind of structure right here. We need a box that goes right there. And that does both the in and the out. We need raw Relesia extract. Okay. That's kind of expensive, isn't it? But in the long run, the value of any particular Relesia, any particular item is 0, so don't get too worked up about it. So that's how that gets in, and now we need a dinosaur to get all of this stuff. I don't know why. Oh, I brought the R-quads for a purpose. Don't worry, we'll get to that. Don't worry. Alright, we need a dinosaur. Come here. We need to get stuff. Get lamps, pesticide, fertilizer. This is all on the wormhole. Do I just do that? Is this the way to do this? Is this the modern way? And then we just get a dinosaur to supplement stuff? Alright. That has a certain temptation to it. Come on, guy. Recover. You can do it. So all we really need now is the dried grod. And so the dinosaur job becomes very easy. I mean, it doesn't eliminate the need for caravans, but it supplements it very nicely because dried grod is not needed in a huge amount of demand. That's it, right? It's probably that one, right? And right there, empty cargo. and go. That's what it was, right? No, it looks like the flowers. Excuse me. So it's not that, it's that one. Yeah, and this one is dried biomass. There's a difference. There is. You can taste the difference. All right, so that gets that in, and then you are just in and out, and you are in and out. And your job is not to pull more out. When better beans greater than 50. There. No, it has to be less than 50. Okay. Yes, Booleans. Yes, I know them. Yes, I've experienced this before. Alright. It's not the footprint I wanted, but it is very tidy, so I don't know how I can complain about it. Oh, we have to get the lungs in now. Okay. And I brought you here for this purpose. And you have to be disabled off. And you are wired specifically to put 15 lungs on here. Oh, I gotta take that off. Right here. Yeah, you are not controlled by this anymore. I wonder if that was a problem and I just solved the problem. Alright, let's just not pay attention to that. Meanwhile, here. And you're not getting the lungs. How do I phrase this properly? You don't pay attention to that. You pay attention to this. And when the lungs are less than 15, you are now disabled. So it's still going to be made. But we need to evac north. Right? And so something like this happens. Oh, it gets worse. Okay. One day we will be free. One day we will make it. Okay, up here, up here. And then we just kind of have to make it with a direct line right there and just go straight in like a barbarian. Do not follow the protocols, just go straight in. And then we have everything that is not lung. You go this way. And just straight on. That actually works pretty well. And it gets a direct line for its purposes. Alright. I feel okay about this. Problem is it's going to fill up. Well, I mean, I guess that's not it's not an actual for real problem. That if it's constantly generating. It should stop eventually, but then it will just make rich biocrud. And that's not bad for this either. I suppose what I'm saying is I'm not actually mad about any of that. It is weirdly okay to waste those very valuable resources because they just waste into rich biocrud, which is a concern of mine. Okay, so that's hooked up. Now we need the carbon dioxide, which is, no, that's oxygen. That's different. It's the same, but it's different. No. Do I not have any CO2 around here? I refuse to believe. We have CO2 everywhere, friends. I'm probably just looking a little too closely. But maybe not. That oxygen line keeps catching my attention. We need CO2 for moss, right? So let's go take a look at the moss line. Where are you guys getting this from? You could pull it across here. You could follow it down like this. And then juke up. Oh, it comes to right here and only here. All right, so we're extending this line. Great, fantastic. Couldn't be happier. And then Guar will be done. And our inevitable... Oh, we can just plug it in right there. That's good and bad. All right. Maybe I should go just get a few handfuls just to see this working correctly. That sounds like fun. Let's go do that. Not to stomp all over this guy's job, but I kind of want to see it working. And I also probably want it moving a little faster than it is, because we're in the middle of a Guar shortage. And while we may have alleviated that with redirecting where the ash is coming from, however, we may very well need to do something more, and that may very well need better Guar modules. So starting this up immediately also serves a purpose. All right, there we go. I think we can check this off, right? Guar. Done. That'll probably be our uplifting for the day, unless we have problems elsewhere. All right, good. And then the beans go there, and good, and good. All right, and this just cycles. Oh, we don't have a, this has spoilage. You have to only be this, and we have to have, yeah, did you see that happen? Yeah, I thought it was going to happen too, and then it did. All right, that's fine. There. And now that's set up correctly, and that's set up correctly, and you're set up correctly, and all of this is good. Now it's just going, it's highly positive. It makes 5 each, and then 2 become 2. All right, it's not highly positive. It's mostly positive. So 6 seeds becomes 5 Guar. And then each Guar is a seed with a 1 in 5 chance of being another seed, essentially. Alright, it's fine. It's running. Let's go take a look at the other side of that now. Because this was only one part of it. Because we are completely out of Guars and Guar beans and Guar everything. Let's go take a look. Because we're going to have to buff this eventually. I wonder if it's going to be as easy as adding some pesticide now. Now that I have overcome the mental block. See, that looks like something's going again. Alright, here, we can probably take a look and see a nice graph. Guars. Yeah, we're not going to call it a nice graph. But this was the ash, limited by the ash production of the lower producer, and you can see it just trickling out. It's almost done, though. Alright. All these guys can probably be replaced. Oh, and there's even a wormhole right here. Probably... No, we could have used this. We're probably still going to use this. And we probably just need pesticide here. But we kept the old way going as well. Alright, speak to me, Guar. Speak to me of bestest Guar. So, this is where we are today. 2 lamp, 25 ash. That's a lot of ash. 40 soil. That's a lot of soil. And then we step up and we add coarse fraction and more lamp and a ton more sand. Just a ton more sand. I don't like this. And then one more. Keep the ton more sand. And you just add clay and a lot of CO2. But it makes a ton of Guar. Like, the key here is the cycle time. Look at that, 27 seconds. This will take your Guar problems and just pile drive them. And the thing we don't have is the clay. Like this is really bad to put on a belt. Look at the bulk that needs to get in for this recipe. 25 ash. Now, it stacks nice, but not on a belt. And 50 sand, 33 beads. I don't know about that. And this is we're already stuck in, right? Oh, we lose the soil. Oh, the soil trickles away. So right here, we're at, what is this? 50, 75, 85 bulk. That's a lot of bulk. And then here we are. Oh, I'm not even going to count it. It's above 85, but it's not that much above 85. All right, so we're doing this. Just because we can, essentially. We're going to have to get the carbon dioxide in. And is that going to wreck me? Yeah. Yeah, it's absolutely going to wreck me. It's going to require everything be reworked. That's terrible. Because we're going to have to turn all of them like this. Maybe I just don't do it because of that. We have this central line for water, but then we just don't use it. But this is right here, the nipple. And we want it right there. So I have to rework everything. I really don't want to do that. Maybe I can, maybe we'll do an experiment. Well, actually, maybe this isn't needed at all. Maybe I should just back off. Maybe. I mean, the big thing is that, okay, don't hesitate. We have so few. No, we have 2 solid blocks of utility science left. All right, so there was our space science for the day. Now we get best mushroom. No. I am deciding I'm leaving this in place. And if, mind you, I decide I need more guar, we will use the highest recipe, but we will rebuild it somewhere else. Do we have coarse fraction in here? I can't actually see. I don't think we do. It's not something that really belongs here. If I need more guars, I'm going to go build a separate plantation, because trying to get this new recipe with like Mark IV modules, I could always throw down level 3 bean fields here. Mark IV modules with 27, it's going to be like finishing every second, right? Like it's going to be at like very close to 1 a second when the speed is going. 1 full completion of the recipe, rather. There is no way, 0 chance, that is going to be fed effectively by a sushi belt. So we're just going to let that go. Let that idea just fade away. Idea goes away. Instead, we are going to content ourselves for having fixed this thing. And we're going to give it an incremental buff from... Or maybe we won't. Maybe we're really short on guar plants. Well, I can always fill it in with basic ones, but that's... I mean, they'll work. They'll do something. They will, in fact, be better than nothing. Not a whole lot better, but a little better. So, like... just fill it in, I guess. It's what we have to do. And we're already out. So this is kind of incoherent and messy. But, it's fine. You 6. You shall be the ones. And now we're completely out, right? And you guys go fractionally faster. And we're just going to be happy with what we have. Yes? I choose happiness, friends. Thank you. Let's go get rid of these bees. Maybe these bladders too. Let's go check in on Phosphine. This is a good moment to do that. And then science is going. I saw that though. I did. I saw it. We'll check on a chore list. We may be spamming antelopes today. Come on, guys. And it's getting close to jamming again. It's definitely going at a higher speed, but the problem is it's so very Vrock positive. And no, it's very difficult to be anything but positive when talking about our happy Vrock friends. But at the same time, I think they are overdoing it a tad. And these guys just go into hero bin. Alright. Let's check on Fagnots, which have recently been introduced to the horror of the factory. And here we are pumping away. We should probably see a nice graph. Phosphine. In the past 10 hours, we suffered. We were suffering around 25k. And now it's more than that. It's definitely more. Over the last 10 minutes, it's pretty telling. And are we holding up? Oh, we are absolutely not. Why is this stopped? No. No, no, no. Oh, wait a second. That was something happening there? Did I do something? What was my plan? This one goes... There were supposed to be two here, right? Or like right here. Then we want to output to the right. Because this one is... Well, no, we don't want to do that. Because it enters right there. We want to do that right here. And oh my god, I'm going to explode. No, I didn't. Okay. Right here, we want to output to the right. Or the left. We want to output to that side. There. And so it tries to stuff this belt full. Because this belt is, in fact, full at this point. It is departing. But all the overflow comes down here and joins that stuff. Okay, so that works. That's better logistics. And that was probably causing me problems elsewhere, which I don't have to think about or even know about, because I have resolved the core issue, right? That's my reward. Ignorance is my reward. I was trying to enact a plan. A plan of tremendous violence against the Fagnot race. So, is Phosphine pressurizing? Because this is not producing an enormous amount. Again, I repeat for everyone, listen up, lecture time. All the gas bladder recipes are too weak. Every last one of them. Doing a level 4 recipe like this, making the best gas possible for this, should be overwhelming the factory, and it is not. This is not a major producer. At very least, it should have prod associated with it. It needs a buff, it needs prod, it needs all sorts of stuff. This is just weak. And, well, I'm happy to do it because it avoids, let's take a look at the core problem. In that this is now imbalanced, and I have too much phosphoric, and I strongly suspect that I'm producing primary phosphoric somewhere. It's like this is the other recipe. There's two recipes for getting phosphoric. This, and then this. But that should never be going unless we have excess phosphine, which used to be trivial. This also makes phosphoric, and this is probably the prime issue. That we have this is actually a substantial producer of phosphoric now. And as a result, these guys can't go. I need to find a way to vent phosphoric. And like, I guess this recipe exists. Stop making cumene out of, what, strip distillates or something? And make it out of this instead? That's harsh, though. What else can we do? Like, obviously that's happening all the time, but it's not a huge draw. I don't know, guys. I don't know. I don't know what we would do to get rid of this effectively. I guess we just have to live with the Fagnots for now. I wonder also if the prod is... We need to go slow that down. That's a very interesting question. Is the prod wired up to also produce prod for the phosphine and the hydrofluoric? If it is not, that means I should strip prod out because it is not making the thing I need to make right now. However, if it is, everything's fine and I'm freaking out over nothing. Acceptable, right? That is a fine dichotomy. And the fact that here I am, 1,500 hours in, and I still have questions about basic interactions and mechanics. Alright, so what I need you to do is to slow down. You just slow down. There. So we're going to watch. I tried to zoom in. Are you going to make phosphine? Yes. Alright. So it works the way I would like it to. It is not working the way I would like it to, but it does have the mechanic I want. So I just have to let phosphine cook for a little bit. I should probably check and see if dots are being made in both areas. Is this still good? That's still good. Of course it's good. It's fantastic, in fact. Dots 1, not dotting. No phosphine, it's just arriving. Yeah, and then this is going to, because it all share. No, this one has a different line. We are not dotting fast enough, and that's because we are drinking down phosphine at like 700 a second right there, which is super duper not great. Because even these guys going full tilt isn't enough to keep those going. And is there any other way to do this? Not really. This needs to be buffed and prodded. If this is supposed to be our primary method of making phosphine into the late game, this is just too weak. But we'll survive. We'll overcome. Are we keeping it fed with Fagnots? Are we going to have a Fagnot crash? Looks like the answer is yes. I should probably get ahead of that, right? Yeah, we've burned through all of the top line wobbly boys, and now all we have is regenerate. No, that's stuck for a reason. Okay, we're going to have to go fix that. All right, let's go do Fagnots once more. Take that. And I probably need some more barrels, maybe. I don't know. Let's go look at it and then run and get more barrels and so on and so forth. We like the exercise. It's fine. Where is bees? And right here, right? So, this is only going recipe 2. I was wondering if we could get away with that. The answer is no, obviously. So we gotta jerk you all the way up to Wobbly Boy 4. That's... Oh, it's just not very good. It's faster, but I guess that's the reward then. It is faster. And then we have no more need for basic Fagnot food on the belt anymore. And we need more salt. I saw that. Just chuck a whole bunch more on, and you probably need direct lines of a lot of stuff. I saw barrels were having problems, and that is easily treatable. No, it still needs to go faster. There. Now it's making enough. Alright. It's no longer a barrel problem. You need a lot more. Probably need a direct line, honestly. It uses so much so fast. Especially when it comes to raw fiber. Yeah, it needs a direct line for that. There is no excuse for it. You will also get more on the belt. And. We will do something great. Probably a blue belt. And then we have to come out and around. And then up. And this was, of course, intentional. It actually was, but it's funny to claim that, to insinuate that it was not. So yeah, I did complain that fag knots were underused, but here they are coming in at the end, so perhaps I should have just waited slightly longer. I don't even think one is going to be enough. I think we're going to need more than that. Uh-huh. There we go. That's what it's going to be. That might solve the problem and keep everything going. We don't need this ever again, so it's kind of just dead weight. Alright, we got to keep monitoring it, I guess. You need more of that, and it's floating along eventually. I mean, eventually. How much of this are you getting? Okay, it's almost entirely full. That's what we need. And you need now what? You need more wobbly boys on the belt. Wobbly little boys. And let us not have insufficient cubs on the belt. So, good. And we also have these. I just remembered they were there, so we're going to put them to use. You're going to grow up, trying to think what happens after that. Try to live in the moment, friends. Then we need lots more raw fiber. What's this? Oh. We had way too many at one point. There you go. Much more appropriate. And so this source of phosphine is just... This is... Again, let me just say, this entire area raising for this little gas, and it's not even enough to power the quantum dot makers, needs a buff. But I think I've driven my point into the ground right now. There's no need to go on any further about it. This should be trickling to a stop soon. Like, it's only this one going. This one isn't even... Like, these guys are going, but they're not sped. It's only occasional over here. So this is... It can't... This is simply not good enough to be primary phosphine. I have to figure out a solution with phosphine over at phosphine distillation. I need a vent for phosphoric acid. My entire world would be better off if I could take this and just get rid of it somehow. And I think it's this recipe that's throwing off the world. And just... I guess I have to do this then. It's super duper expensive and bad. I mean, you look at it and you throw up a little bit, right? It's not even going to take that much. Um. Hmm. You know what? I'm gonna solve this. What? I'm gonna solve this problem by not looking at it. We're just not gonna look at it right now. Phosphine might end up being one of the great bottlenecks of the factory. Fine. Fine. That's fine. It's okay. That's fine. We need great bottlenecks. Everyone loves great bottlenecks. Let's now take a look. What are we doing? Are we okay with our Arthurian eggs? That was actually going to be a pretty substantial problem. Are we making them? Is there demand? We're not making them. We need raw fiber. Was this Guar, ultimately? No, it was Arthurian food. And was it jammed again? No, it was needing Guar gum. And Guar gum wasn't here. Alright, so Arthurian eggs are still a problem, and we just let that go. Watch automation science. Okay. I'm happy to watch automation science. We do that somewhere down here. I think. I can't see it anymore. It's off one of these, right? Did I rework it into invisibility? Alright, fine. Automation. Okay, it's right. That's not it. It is. Weird. You are stopped. You are stopped because you are full. You are full because you have everything you could possibly want. Alright, that can get checked off. Distribute Research Center. That might be fun. I wonder how many we have. Hopefully it's a positive number. What we want is over here. We have... No. We have 6 of them. And we need more wall shield. Alright, we might have to go get more materials for this. It's the quantum vortex, which is needed for quantum dots. Here, let's take a look at that. Yeah, there's periods where things are going well, and there's periods where things are not going so well. Anyway, let's go celebrate with our new favorite building. Go toss them down somewhere, and then I don't even know. Not here, not here. We're starting with utility science, obviously. It would be space science, but... Okay, that's for you. No, but I'll be back for you. So, utility science is only one of them's going? Okay. Now you're upgraded. And now you're going to get another unit of prod. Right? Now it's 120% prod, and you're not going because why? I mean, no snarer heart. This might actually be a problem. Why aren't we launching dogs into space? Let's take a look. We haven't looked at the dog launcher in a while. So over here, you are full up. You are no longer a bottleneck. You are... Oh, it is jammed on having too many suits. Oh, wow. I did not expect that to ever be a thing. All right. Put that on our list. Make a mental note. You guys both go. Be a little more prodful, friend. Just a little bit. 120% prod. Just for you. All the... Well, no, none of that, actually. And I suppose we are all the way back to Pi 3. And I have one more, which I guess I'll just hang on as a reminder that I still have things left to do. Anyway, dog launcher. We gotta go pay attention to that. Hopefully run through Nextlit on the way there. Because I've got this item in my inventory I gotta get rid of. Right about here. Where's the blue? Oh, no, I didn't find it exactly. Next lit is a few blocks down. So right here, is that you? Yes. All right, let's go fix the dog launcher. Before it's a problem, mind you. We are fixing it before it wrecks our entire base. And your problem is we never anticipated a world in which we do not wish to launch any more dogs. It was just so very strange. You should be less than 10. Right? Is this... We really only have 100 on here? I kind of don't believe that. Oh, and I did it wrong. Ah, and I did it mega wrong. These are all space dingrets waiting to be chucked in here, right? I may have caused the world problems, but anyway, that's a good sign. Probably you don't deserve this. Alright, and these guys need to... Oh, wait. Why was it jammed then? If this is limited to 100, maybe 100 is just too many. Maybe it should be 10. And then we didn't have to do this. So we thought about doing this before. We just didn't do it right. So it was just way too high, or else there's another problem around here somewhere. I mean, it doesn't look like a problem. Here, this is for you. And this is for you. Because electricity is meaningless. And you're ultra efficient. And you're super fast. Get those dogs into space. I want to see dogs in space, friends. And then we're going to go look at the landing pad, where we should be constantly landing space dogs. And then they'll get in there and it'll be fine. More dogs, more space. That's probably not enough, but you'll go deliver now for just anyway. And then the space dogs will get picked up. If I knew you could only have one cargo pad, I would have arranged it differently. Am I launching too fast? Or is it just an animation thing? Or the animations sync together? That would be slick. Like the landing animation and the rising up animation are in sync such that they can never... Well, I can have multiple rocket launchers, rocket stations. I wonder if that's all working correctly. And the answer is probably. What was I even doing? I was distributing research centers, and I should probably go get more. I don't know. We did the hard part already. We're just going to take that out. Watch Fagnots. I did that. Oh, I did that too. Okay. We have to continue watching Fagnots. That might be what we have to do right now. Are we still bottlenecked on pro-peptide logistics? Yes. We have to make this easier and better. Yeah, it's just not going. Is that really where we are? There's no greater emergency? It's that or more strangelets. We can probably do both today. And the strangelet situation is here. And I really want to get over 5,000 because that will fully satisfy all waiting demand and everyone will get a turn. I think I'm going to need the space science very soon. Should probably consider just pressing that button. Anyway, let's go take care of propeptides. And we also have to keep looking over our shoulder at plutonium. I don't understand how this is working. Maybe I should take a moment and try to understand it. Here, walk with me in ignorance. Why is this still full? Where is the hot molten salt coming from? Is it just getting... No, it can't get reheated here because it has to come through. Is it because this is decaying out? Oh, I bet you it is. Yeah, it turns into high energy waste instead of it. Oh, so it's spoiling, and that is on a sufficient cadence to keep the hot molten salt full. Oh. Oh, okay. So there is no problem here. And everything is flowing properly, and I don't know where we are on the americium waste stream. I mean, that's eating phosphoric, and that's what I want. It's nowhere close to the amount I need. Let's take a look at... So, okay. Okay, so this is done. Okay, excuse me. This is done. It never needed to be done. So that's good. That's a happy story. Watch americium oxide. I don't really think I need to do that. Americium... Americium? I mean, that seems okay. Or maybe not. I don't know. 500 a minute over the past minutes. I mean, I look at this and I don't hate it. How are we doing on hyperfabric? It exists, I suppose. It's being made right now. All right, we got to put that out of our head. Here, we're done with this. This task is also finished. So let's go figure out tech. Tech number 2 of the day. And then we get another utility science. And the green creeps ever closer. And then after this, we will get... the next step towards more strangelets from antelopes. Like there's just, it's clearly the best way to do things. Right now, I need propeptides, which are over there. Sorry, disoriented myself by, you know, existing without a license right here. So here we have just a transport problem. And it needs stuff I don't have on the wormhole. Like, we have some of this. We have plastic, we have chrome, we have lab instruments. But the lab instruments are very thin. The plastic and the chrome are okay. We have kind of a difficult area to get things through. Need more Relesia. This is such a wonderful control panel. Definitely need more sodium carbonate. Wonder if I should go look at that. Anyway, I could take a plastic chrome belt and draw it down. And then these guys will no longer have to get plastic or chrome, but we're really bottlenecked on lab instruments. That doesn't seem right, even though this has been happening. Are we just peaked on lab instruments? Laboratory. No. We're very spiky on it. Okay. So, if that is the case, where does the spike come from? This guy's coming, this guy's trying to pick up from there. That might be a problem. This guy... This is completely full up. So it is, in fact, this which is a problem, and that is electric motor. That hasn't been a problem in a while. Well, we can put better prod on there. That'll help a bit. And we can speed it, which I don't think is going to help a bit, because I think it has logistic issues associated with it. Which is normal, but we're going to adjust this one thing at a time, right? Isn't that what they always say? Only turn one screw at a time. But somehow I have a problem with that every single time. It's more efficient to test multiple things at once. It's true. Then we have this here, which could probably help. And actually, not really. None of these things belong. Maybe bolts. Alright, so we're going with a bit more speed. We're going with a bit more efficiency. We're out of bolts, huh? Need more hands. There you go. Shovel it in, friends. We probably need more of this guy. Here, let's just... If we even think the thought, do that. We'll put in our standard gate. Because it works well with 2. Does not scale beyond 2, though. That is a problem. Alright, off you go. You will now help. And maybe this will make these a little faster. It's good that we have 2 layers of prod on this. Oh, you also need more hands, I think. Yeah. Yeah, you do need more hands. You probably need another whale, too. Alright, we're not thinking about that, though. Okay, just shovel it in. Shovel it in. Be productive. Be productive. I don't know if these do anything anymore. Okay, you come with me. I mean, I look at this and I don't hate it. That guy's going to deliver. We might be... Well, we are beyond this guy. This is your last delivery, good sir. You now go into retirement. And then we do the great weight. Now a whale. Really, I should just be doing wormhole everything, but I put so much into the whale infrastructure system. And it works so well. It just has additional costs every single time. An electric engine is here, right? Yeah, right there. Empty cargo. You go do that. So this is all logistic bound at the moment, and I'm going to pretend I don't see it. All right, so that'll help lab instruments eventually. But we didn't address the problem in front of us. They're not synced up. So we're going to take a look at the schedule, and we're going to free 2K here, 24K. So that's only like a quarter of the whale, though. We could probably bring in biosample here for obvious reasons. All right, stop thinking. Not good at it, as I've frequently said. Shouldn't get caught up on it. We're going to do a mixed line here. And you are going to be plastic, chrome. Chrome. Alright, and then you will come through here, and we're also going to get biosample, and we're also going to get other stuff. So you go right there instead. I'm pretty sure this works right. Test it. Allow the paranoia to run through you. Yeah, that works perfectly. That's so nice. That is, in fact, so nice. I think it's set with the wrong default. However, it works very well. I like it. And Zen, we come down. And then ghost on over. And we want to do the normal, right? And then quickly set you up and quickly... Okay, we're not going to be able to do that quick enough. You are in charge of filters that less than 50. And you do the same, but it's plastic. And then we have a source. Good. Now we also have lab instruments here. Which kind of feels bad to bring down like this. I think I'm going to take advantage of the feature. And we're going to only do a half belt. Do I have lab? I do. I feel like I should put glassware in here. Glassware is used. Glassware is worthy. It's used many, many places. Here, let's just do that. No, don't do that. Glass. Where? That has a wide enough utility. And then you go right there, and you go right there. Perfect, right? And then we go on an adventure. Then after this, I don't know what's going on. Science is still going. I'm quite surprised at that, actually. I'm expecting we don't have enough space science for the next the next recipe. We'll figure something out for that. So we're working backwards right now. And this just doesn't work at all. Okay. Okay. Then right over. Then right over. All right. We're only going to see the efficiency gains once I rework the whales. That's not happening for a bit. So let's just... I really should be not doing what I'm doing. Does that make sense? And then you go right there, and you're going to be right there. I really should just be tearing this down and building a wormhole exclusive. All right, when you're done here, when you make it to this point, I need you to... Oh, you're making it to this point right now. Here, I need you to stop, and I need you to wait. Now, return to start. And the other guy, too. Actually, you need to come back. And then you need to wait. And then you'll be reworked. Okay, good. So let's go take glassware and shove it in the wormhole. Can do, friends. Is it still doing? Still going? Excellent. Excellent, excellent. And then glassware is here, I think. We don't have a huge amount of it. And where is the nearest wormhole? Up. Or over there. Neither of which is particularly pleasant. I guess we do this, and there's going to be a glassware shortage for a little bit. And then up again. Then we can't. We have to make it through there, unfortunately. That's not gonna be easy. I don't like seeing gaster capacitors being out. Again, like I keep saying, gives me feelings. Things are going very well right now. He says, taunting fate directly. I am pleased with the direction of the factory. Oh. Is there another one right there? There was. That wasn't supposed to be. Oh, gastric capacitor was only a momentary lapse. Okay. I would like to re-clarify my previous comments. I am invincible, and nothing, no force of man nor deity can hold me back. Thank you for listening to this message. Just straight right there. Straight right there. And I need this. I need that. And I need this. And we are now all hooked up. Well, okay, we would be hooked up if I would have put glassware on here, which I did not. Because I wanted to make sure that was going to work first. Because of this seething, all-encompassing paranoia. There we go. The glassware just flows out, and that's a lot of glassware. Hopefully it can keep up. We have 2 of them, but that guy's slow and possibly special. Alright, leave that alone. He's doing a good job. Don't second guess him. Everything's been good so far. Why would it be not good now? Where is my glass? Right there. I want to see it actually enter the wormhole because of many embarrassing incidents in the past. That's probably the most succinct way to put it. Are we here? Can we go just a little fast? I guess we can't because of... Well, that was actually 36. That's been faster than I've seen in a long time. Wonder what I've done to deserve this extra UPS. Alright, 1.7. Oh, see? This is why I didn't just run off again. Basic pattern recognition skills. There we go. And this is a lot of glassware on this belt. Stacking belts are just a straight improvement to the game. The belt bus was never fun. I'm willing to say that. Alright, good. So that's taken care of. Maybe that's an unpopular take. But once you get to, you have to span the belts. Like, doing 2 belts feels pretty good. 3 belts, I can even see it. But once you're up to like 5 or 6 belts just to get material from point A for point B, it becomes very tiresome. Only my opinion, of course, but you're here to... that this is the only opinion you're getting on this, so you better enjoy it. There's the glassware. And with that, I think we've eliminated the biggest bulk, so we can remake these whales. We now need... I'm not putting bone meal in there. We now need bone meal. Right there. Biosample. I could get that in locally too. We're doing that. Sponge. And that's it. That's all you're getting. So it is 10 bone meal, 1 dingrit spike, 4 C sponge. And I have to be sure to leave space. So that is 20. Just the number's 20. So 9,000 divided by 20 is 4. Our number is 400. So there's going to be quite a lot of space, which is good. There. And this is what you're doing. Mr. Whale. You don't need to do that anymore. You don't need to do that or that. Do you need that? You don't need that. You do need that. You don't need that. So this could probably drop to 5. And no, 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 yes, no, yes, yes, no, and no there. So our numbers are now double here. Merely double. Yes, it is merely double, but it's a faster route too, and that shouldn't be underestimated. There. Where'd you go? Alright, go do it. No, wait. Well, you have... Okay, there's space. It'll be fine. And then you... you do that. There. Only you don't do this. You are primary. Okay, go. You do that too. Now all I have to do is get biosample in. Which, I mean, do we think this is going to be hard? Oh, we have to update this. Everything else is a no. Okay, good. Progress was being made. I have been avoiding this, as is the way of my people, because I did not understand how I was going to fix it. That was not the button I want to press. And that's probably still not what I want, but there. Now it's alright. Maybe it was always alright. You gotta go in there, you gotta go in there. Oh, we still have more. Did I pick up any other debris? I don't think so. I don't know why I have Logibots in my inventory. They are not really required. Then we need just one of you. And you have to be loading. Biosample. Filters. Oh, you're not attached for some reason because I missed. I thought I was being all slick. I was not. There. And that'll be fine. Alright, so I have done the thing. I have reworked ProPeptide logistics. This was probably not the best use of my time, but I did it. And I think the only thing we have left to do is more strangelets, which is a project we can only start on. Here, let's not watch ProPeptides. Let's go peeking on Fagnot again. See how that's doing. Arthurians are going again. That's good. Now we're way too far. But right here. So this certainly looks like it's doing okay. Needs more salt on the belt. Oh, do you just need speed? Kind of do. That's for you. Do I have a better evap? I kind of do. That's for you. There. And how close are we to... We're nowhere close to meeting our goal. Alright, so doing that was good. We have saline, right? Plenty of it. So it's hard to shovel it on with just this hand. Alright, we're going to continue watching this. We are in no way... See, this is just stopped because we have to share the gas bladders. I mean, production is still going. Let's take a look at Fagnot. Right there, Fagnot. I mean, it seems fine. Okay, it seems pretty bouncy at the moment. But 800 Fagnots a minute is essentially... Each one of them is a gas bladder. Maybe I have to print gas bladders. Oh, I didn't think about that. Because we can do this, and it's not great, but... I mean, this isn't terrible either. Maybe I have to actually do this. Maybe the free-range Fagnots are not what I wanted to do. And I really wanted to turn 50 stem cells into, what is that? Almost 500 gas of phosphine. It's not good. It's not good enough. I'm going to take a short break right here. And then we're going to get into expanding the antelope area. We should look at simics. We should look at simics and strangelets. Because we set that up the other day and we just didn't look at it ever since. How many level 4s do we have? We have at least one. We have 3. We're almost done. Oh, nice. That's actually very good luck. Yeah, I've been very lucky here. All right, this will be the last uplift, and it's going fine. Speaking of uplift, how's Guar doing? Speaking of Guar, how is Guar gum doing? I should be paying attention to all that. Why don't I have a watch Guar task? Right here. And we don't have the lungs, but we were going, oh, they are trickling in. Oh, this needs to be sped. Okay, let's look at strangelets. Do we have enough to kick this whale? No, I want a full 5,000. Because that's what it takes to make all of these guys cycle. Big, chunky bouts of strangelets. Alright. So our path is clear. We have to double antelopes again as we power towards the tech, which will give us 50% more. Antelopes really hurt from not having higher level modules in higher level buildings. Okay. I don't feel like something is missing. Something is obviously missing. I don't think that's a controversial statement either. Anyway, I'm going to go get paving material. I'm going to go stand in city center. I'm going to take a little break. I'm going to come back. And then we're going to pave some blocks. Then we're going to copy paste some antelopes. We probably don't have enough antelope enclosures right now. But this is a project. It doesn't have to be all done in a moment. All right, I'm going to be right back. You stay here. All right. Break accomplished. Let's go do some work. Let's go pick up a bunch of paving material. And let's... Oh, hey, get in the pack. Go grab even more paving material, I think. And then we'll go take care of business over here. Alright, that's probably fine. Goal. 8 more blocks of interlinked antelope production. Purely to get their strangelets. How are we doing here? Is this going? No. Why is not going? Americium. This is... Oh, this needs strangelets too. In the end, everything is just strangelet. So, what we gotta do is we're gonna do these 8 blocks up to here. So that means I haven't had to use the ore eraser in forever. This gets erased. And that's it. And then we need to get the nature obliterator and take it up to about here. And obliterate nature. Obliterate nature. And this is going to be a pain. Just annoying. I want to say that's the... It is a... My least favorite thing about hard mode is how you can't get rid of these things. You're not supposed to anyway. I've gotten rid of a couple of them by accident. But having just unbuildable ground that you're supposed to just suck up and deal with is a direct attack on the aesthetics of your base. And I don't appreciate that. It's not fun. Just requiring things be more ugly is not too great. Alright, so right there. Okay, I shouldn't flood them. This is the first major block I've done by bot, right? I mean, it seems like it's working pretty well. I'm very paranoid about running them out of battery. And then there is this step, which is always just kind of awkward. So maybe if I come right here and I just stand in the middle, then hit this, they'll fan out all equally, and I get to be stationary, which helps them. Maybe. And then we do it again. Right? I wonder if I'm slowly draining their batteries as they're waiting to get in my pockets. Well, okay. The only way to find out is by doing it over and over and over again and seeing if something breaks. Oh, I also have my battery right here I can watch. So far, no huge problems. And we only have a couple blocks to go. I think I have to say Mark IV bots are so nice. Yeah, just so nice. And I'm going to have to pick up all this stuff and make sure that the fuel line isn't cut. And this is probably just going to be ignored. We're not going to pay any attention to that. We will not mention it again. It doesn't exist. Oh, okay. That was pretty nice. And so where do the logistic fuel lines go? This is the one that matters. So this one can get, well, yeah. This one can be trimmed. It's just pulled up, pulled up, pulled up. And you. You, right there, right there. And all of these. And we will make it better. Like that has to go away too. And that has to go away. All these things. All right. Anything else? Probably that. Probably that. Did I clip anything? I don't think I did. Oh, nice. Tech number 3 of the day. I don't think we're going to make it through Tech 4. I don't think we have the space science for Tech 4. What we want is to aim for the Antelope upgrade. And so we have to get 6 more? 5 more? So I guess you're going to just get... There's no reason for this tech. There's no reason for this entire uranium processing. Plutonium is excellent. Uranium is very, very underutilized. That's fine. More. We want this. We're going to clip this. We acknowledge that we're clipping this by formally speaking these words. I am clipping this line. Well, can it get through like this? Yeah, it can. We didn't clip anything. All right, that's good. I assume it's going to be all right. Is that safe? Oh, I'm going to need a lot more belt. I mean a lot more belt. And a lot more windmills and a lot more antelope enclosures. So we want to take this one. Okay, I don't even think we want the return on this. I think we want this. And we're not putting it down there because that place has got problems. We just want this, but we want this to not be here. And this is just going to be our template, right? Well, maybe. Because this is going to come here. And like that. Like that. And then it's got to come over. So what's needed is like a reverse and another reverse. Is this legal? It doesn't keep it aligned, does it? No. So it's not legal. I have to reverse all these belts. All right, so before I do that, I guess, let's work out everything for sure on this side. And I guess we have to do this. And we're missing one, and there's nothing we can do about it. Okay, that's not true. That is, in fact, cope-tastic. There is nothing I'm going to do about it. How about that? Strangelets? Strangelets are being made. Oh, I was going to go check on Guar, wasn't I? Here, let's go look at that and see if Guar is doing okay. It's going to take a while to get the the Mark IV modules, but this certainly looks like we're making Guar. I substantially doubt we have enough. Well, it's in stock. This guy's going to go deliver now. It's not in stock. All right, it has to be watched still. So instead of going back around, this turns up this time. We're going to need lots of barreling machines, lots of belt, lots of windmills. I mean, lots and lots of barreling machines. The infrastructure here is going to be substantial. Here, bots off for a second. I need exactly one of those. Oh, I need more. Never mind. Let's go get supplies. This is not going to be the last time we get supplies. This is going to take several runs to get right, and I just kind of accept that. We got a half hour left. That's enough time to get through this build. And then after that, if I need more, I guess it's americium, and americium will also eat phosphoric, so there's that. That's another reason to focus on it. But that's going to be finished in a half hour, but that's not, it's a half hour game time, not half hour clock time. So we won't get it today, but getting it today was also not really reasonable to ask. All right, we need every barreling machine in the world. Did I have the presence of mind to ask for more barreling machines last time I needed more barreling machines? Right over there. Did I expand this out? I did. All right, that's probably enough barreling machines. And then antelope enclosures. We don't have enough of them, period, full stop. But we'll get started. Yeah, 20, actually 23 might be enough. 8 times 6. All right, okay, number doesn't, it's not the number I wanted. But we can build half of it today and then build the other half of it another day. This isn't the last day. It's not the only day. We need a lot of windmills. I think that will be enough, but I'm not sure. What else? We need a lot of barrels, so okay. And we're going to also need a lot of antelopes too. And then we're going to have to probably have supply issues at some point. We're going to need more seaweed. I had to build out more seaweed before. And I think it's going to be insufficient for what we have right now. But anyway, these are all problems that can be solved. And it's just walk, give them all opportunities. God, the reality wave that follows along with me is just so satisfying. They didn't play enough with, well, frankly, any of the Infinity Stones in Infinity War. But the Reality Stone, it was, I think, tragically underused. But it's hard to have a narrative when you have an item that can, at any point, subvert the narrative. It's the problem with all of these fundamental forces of the cosmos items. Very difficult to turn into an effective plot device. All right, all of you. First I erase these guys. It's for a very specific purpose. Stick with me. I want those to be placed right there so it's nice and even here. So we have a line of purple and we have a line of not purple. And then we don't see it. We don't see it. We're not looking at it. We're not looking at it. It's not real. Can't be seen isn't real. That's how it goes. Invisible things aren't real. True facts. I've been hearing that all my life. And then here. And the mighty Mark II windmills will keep us going. It is just an affectation at this point, but I'm going to keep going with it. All right, and then we do something different here. Guys, I don't like being a hedgehog. Everybody back in. And then gotta come up right here, I guess. That doesn't. And just, you will be a slight exception because I don't trust curves. Okay, like that, and up like that. And we have done this many times before, right? And then it comes back down. And then goes up because I couldn't see because of the portal. There we go. Pick it all up. Why isn't this connected? Oh, it's not connected way up high. I only kind of alluded to doing this up here. And right there to right there. And everything is nice and tidy. Good. All hooked up all the way down. I will say, these guys are bulky, but this wasn't painful. So we just installed what? 6, 12, 18, 24, 23. So what we really need is to make sure right here, make sure you actually make enough for me. It's going to take some time, and we're just going to let it take time. This is going to be one of those. So I need barrels. How many do I need? 23 stacks of barrels, or is that 2,300? How many have I distributed? No, it's just 23 stacks of barrels, and then a whole bunch of antelope. I guess I could do the antelope first. And then it's 23 times 3. Just get 100 of them, I guess. Ba-boom. And we do that here, right? We turn that frown right around. Oh, and this guy's stuck. I mean, he's stuck on dots. Oh, you get your dots from here? Oh, that's no good. That's never going to go again. Until the dots back up, and that's not going to happen. That's kind of bad, actually. What I need to do is split this between this box and down here. All right, we'll make that work in a second, but for the moment, I need to go get antelope enclosed antelopes. Probably need that. That gives me what I need with a little bit of room for bad luck. And it's time to gamble for antelopes. There you go. And hopefully we get 100 of these guys. How are we doing here? Oh, the mystery, the miasma. And then if we empty our cargo, oh, we have gone, and we are now bound by terrible thing. Oh. All right, so this is now the bottleneck of the factory. I wonder if this... Here, hold on. Are we done? Oh, no, we're not. We're rolling very poorly, if you notice there. But we got to where we needed to go. Yep. All right, we were very lucky on the second side. So we were slightly lucky overall. Good. It was good I didn't panic and fly into a blind, screaming rage. Why is this not returning? Where are we not hooked up? right here, which means basically the everywhere. Oh, that's not aligned. Oh. Oh, that's unfortunate. So that's happening everywhere, huh? See, once you give the monkey the ability to copy paste, you give the monkey the ability to copy paste badly. Alright, right there. And where is... Oh, the stuff is still coming? Alright, so... No hazards yet. Alright, so our bottleneck is now officially the waste stream. And we have to go do something about that. Let's see if I remember this box. You think I will? I don't. So is this actually... No, I gotta go get barrels. We're not done here. I'm sorry, I'm already getting ahead. Maybe I should get barrels for everything, but I only have 30 barrels in my inventory. 30 slots for barrels. That isn't enough to do everything, unfortunately. So, I guess we're doing this in waves, which is fine. You. I need... This is 20. Now I need 3 more. And then the painful business of distribution. And then we have to tune it a little bit. 1, 2, 3. And then we can call this job done for now. We'll be back, of course. But for now, it's good. Kind of wonder if I have enough seaweed in place. If I have to wonder, the answer is almost certainly no, right? So we... Space science. Space science. So it is... Okay, that's the arrival. Space science still isn't being made very much. Which is fine for the moment, but not fine overall. I'm gonna have to deal with that eventually. Alright, you need more. Empty barrel, empty barrel. Empty... No. Right there. Okay, good. 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 And then just keep it going, friends. And we will have done something for our strangelet rates. There's one more bump coming when I build out the next aisle right there, and there's another bump coming when I add 50%. And hopefully, well, that's just going to throw the bottleneck hard back on. How am I shortchanging one of these guys? I grabbed the wrong thing once. Very nice how this is hooked up, though, already. Are you hooked up across here, too? No? I'll help. There you are. Oh, we probably need one. Well, probably don't need that. That's probably just a massive draw that's happening right now. Right? If I just leave it alone, it's probably fine. Almost certainly fine. Alright, anyway, you guys are also almost certainly fine, and I have room to put in more if I need. We'll have to watch it, which of course I'll do. Anyway, stuff on belt. This is not what we want. And we're just going to straight double it. Everything is going to get doubled. I will press all the buttons. And all the stuff will go around. This is a good use of a sushi belt. Oh, and the other one has to be also doubled. Maybe that's good, maybe that's bad. 12,000. 12,000. All right, I think we've done a thing. I think maybe something has been accomplished. We are not up in the new area yet. This is the new area. And you are now making that antelope in the best way possible. All of this isn't real. I should probably just take it with me. Good. All these guys going, all these guys going. It won't translate to strangelets immediately, because it's going to take forever for it to sail back around ever so gently along this very, 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 very long belt. But more strangelets devolves into watch strangelets. And I think we're good, right? That's all I wanted to do this episode. Like, we didn't have any screaming panics. Maybe we'll go do an uplift. That's a good way to fill out the last few seconds, right? But I want to take a look at propeptides and make sure that's not jammed or anything. That doesn't look like jammed. You need more plastic? Do you need just more hands? Just more? Or is it this guy is not enough? Oh, I betcha. Yeah, he uses 50 a second. Okay. That might be a little tough for one hand to fully do. So how about this? And are we going to have the same problem with glassware? No, the same but different. We're going to add another one though. Yeah, this is saying I probably should have wormholed it. Oh, I got barrels in me. Maybe those are the barrels I was supposed to give to that, to the antelope enclosure. All right, I want to say this is probably going better. Pro-pep. Yeah, from this to this, and now we're doing this. I don't think that's sustainable, mind you. We're making all this again. All right, we've solved a problem. I want to say this is now done. We don't have to watch propeptides anymore. Things are coming along. This was a good day. We did good today. We have been having a long series of very good episodes, which is gratifying. Oh, I don't have enough hands to actually do all of that properly. That's fine. Didn't I shortchange you on barrels? There. Have the rest of them. All right, so grand goals accomplished. We have to, let's make a note of this. Need more americium stream? ? It's actually a pretty complicated question, because the question is, do I have enough right now? And that's, do I have enough to research space science constantly with this lab setup I have? And I don't know the answer to that. I know I need more strangelets, and I know I need more of just the waste stream. But if we go look right here, it says 16. This is going to get us through that at least. I don't know if I'm going to be able to get through the tech after that. That's 80. These are not distributed well. I guess they have to peg out before they realign. Vat brains. Let's look at that. It's full. Very happy to see that. And here, I mean, we're doing okay. Not great. We need more of this, which is PKS. PKS is being made. What is the problem with this? Is this guy stuck? Were you stuck on lab instruments? PKS. It might be okay, it might not. I'm not going to look at that. You know what? These are problems for tomorrow. We're going to do an uplift. Let's go finish an uplift. Let's just go do the walk like we used to back when it was all a struggle. Let's go glare at calc as we pass. So trees, good. Trees are done. Seaweed is done. Calc is, okay, I suppose is acknowledged in base form. Bodos are done. Moondrops, are you finished? No. We are still waiting semi-patiently for you to get one more. Maybe even more after that. Moondrops might need help. We're not helping it out right now. We're not feeling that generous. Relesia done. Navens? Navens completely full. Excellent. Yadal's done. Arum's done. Potatoes done. Renea done. Here we go. We should do Yatoi LO, right? For that, I should go fetch the seeds and then make sure it's turned off forever. I think I've already done that, though. I didn't get the seeds. But with the perfect highest level Yatoi LO seeds, we will be able to close off Yatoi LO, hopefully for good. And it should be pretty easy to snap in. Oh, unless, okay, I should check. Hopefully it doesn't need a exotic product to propagate, but I was just jump scared in that exact fashion by Guar, and I haven't looked ahead. And you get turned into fruit, right? This requires, oh, this might be more complicated. Because I don't think I have silver enriched biomass. Maybe I don't do that right now. But this is not terrible. I mean, okay, it's not terrible. And then liquid helium, and we get some leaves, and we get some fruit, and the fruit just goes in there. So all it needs is the specialized biomass, which we're not doing right now, just to be clear. What else do we have? What can I snap off in 10 minutes? Moondrops. I guess Yatoi is next, because Simic isn't done, and Varrock hasn't moved. So, I guess I start on it. I know we have salt-enriched biomass, but we don't think we have silver anywhere. Simic? Still only 3. Alright, that's fine. It's doing great. And then Varrock, which we might have to increase the speed still more for. Oh my god, this has been just utterly painful. Alright, don't look at it. Don't concentrate on the pain. So we set up Yatoi and just kind of peace out after we get one of the biomass ingredients. Okay, we can do that. That'll fill out the episode. And then tomorrow, I feel like we're in great shape. Don't look at any of that. Full of demons. So we have salt and lead, and we don't have silver. We want you to make that. Great for you. And then you to harvest the fruit, for which we need liquid helium, which I don't think we have right now. No. This is not needed. This is not needed. And this makes the seeds. No, this makes the fruits. Wait, what? I think I did that wrong. This is supposed to be the seeds. And then you go right there and you go right there. We have helium, but not liquid helium. So this is also wrong. Just flush it out. And the leaves go here into a decaying chamber where they decay. Oh, you do need the liquid nitrogen. Why did I think you needed anything else? I don't know. Don't think about it. It's going to be all right. Not thinking got you to where you are today. Continue on that path, and I will only experience glory. Liquid helium. There we go. Shove it out. And right there. Sure. All right, so that's on its way, right? Yes. Biofluid, so nice. So that'll come in, we'll get the plants. We have seeds on us, right? Now we shove the seeds in here already. Okay, all of this needs to be picked up. And you have to be transferred to so, and you need to be transferred to so. And as for rates, this makes 0.77 a second. This eats enough. Perfect. Correct ratio. And this does not happen anymore. It should probably be turned off once it hits a certain level of fullness. But that's all right. I don't know what this is. Oh, this is just wrong. These need to go into a hero bin now. Okay. Just shove them in. Oh, wait a second. Shove them in. Really? Oh, I suppose. I don't know. I don't know what I suppose. I suppose things are weird. Take that, shove it in. Take that and shove that in again. Oh, we need another hero box. Okay. Okay. All right. And then you produce that and it comes here. And it comes here. And you need that. I don't even know why you're enabled or disabled. It's just another bin. No, it shaves off when there's too many in there. Okay, that's all right. And then this is to head over to there, and that doesn't exist anymore. Like, literally does not need to be here. The only reason I don't pick up the building is because I don't want it in my inventory. All right, so situation is good, right? Now we just need salt biomass. Maybe we just don't do that today. We just get prepped. We need silver-enriched biomass, which comes from bodos or seaweed. Why would you... Well, I suppose it is only one bodos for a bunch of silver. That's not bad, actually. I look at that and I don't hate it. Like, is this worthwhile? And then it's one bodos, and those are cheap now. And it goes to... So if I do the full recipe, will give me 24 of this dust. And this dust goes to 12 runs of this. So each one, so it's 240 molten silver, or it goes into this, which I don't think I want to do. So it's 240 molten silver, and then molten silver is... So it's 240. It's 1-to-1. So it's 204. It's 24 silver. That's not terrible at all, considering what I do to with the particle accelerators. That might even be a superior way of doing it, but it's not what we're doing right now. I think it is time to roll up. I think we've done real good today. I think we've had nothing but success, and I'm going to so far say it is going to be smooth sailing all the way to the end. And if we look here, like, phosphine's going to continue to be a problem. Oh, we didn't rework here. Rework. No, we can do this differently. Bring almighty communism to quantum dot distribution. Okay. We have to make sure everyone gets their share, enforced by the state. And then if we go look at any of the wormholes, frankly, and we go just take the pulse of the system right here, everything's fine-ish. We probably need more sodium carbonate. I should probably look at it. Probably we need more sodium carbonate. Probably need more sodium hydroxide. There's a trickle coming in everywhere, but we probably need more. I'm probably going to feel that. Anyway, let's not think about any of that. Let's look at the tech tree. Look how it creeps ever closer. Next episode, it should be one row up, right? Unless some of these telescope, which they might. And then here's the last utility science, and then it's nothing but space science. And these right here, keep in mind, these aren't real. These are the infinity texts. They're just not real. They don't even belong here. They need to get below the greens. I don't want to see them. I want the greens to be farther up. But we're good. For many, many reasons, we are good. And if I ever run out of things to do, I got to research this guy. But I don't think we're going to get there. Let's just recap and get out. I see that science is off. I don't believe it. I just flat out don't think that's real. And then after utility science done, it's going to be just like 2 space science a day. 2.5. Probably 2.5. That won't last very long. Maybe I'll get tempted into adding more labs. You could probably convince me to do that. All right, and screenshot. Okay, what do we do today? Well, this is just a very pleasant day all around. Most important thing, obviously, Guar. We're uplifting Guar. We finished the Guar uplift, and it is good. We also began poking at the Utoi LO uplift. We have to go make silver-enriched biomass. Probably right here, maybe right here, maybe right there. Somewhere in this area we have to make it. But we can even ship in the Bodos because they're on... No, they're not in the wormhole, are they? We can ship them in. It'll be fine. Maybe we can even convert down here into the biomass maker. Anyway, all of that's just not even a problem. We solved the mystery of where the molten salt is coming from that keeps the plutonium area spinning. That's good. We are making a decent amount of americium a minute. I think we're up to like 8 americium a second, which is not really where we need to be, but it's not bad either. Probably going to have to put in another block right here. Americium is now the main bottleneck, which is fine. Because it's needed for terrible thing, and we have all the quantum simulations that we need right now. We just need more hyperfabric. And we don't need more facilities. We need it to run more. And that is because we don't have sufficient americium. So, you know, it's... so we're actually probably for real, perhaps, making too many strangelets. Because today we put out these 8 antelope blocks in order to get their strangelets, and we added 4 more in, another 50% essentially. But this might not be our actual problem going forward. It might be americium. The hyperfabric might be the true bottleneck. And it's just been masked for a while because I did it first. I'll have to look at that more in the coming days, but for right now, it's fine. I think perhaps, maybe, perhaps in a way, in aspect, fine. I know I'm not making space science fast enough, but I am making vat brains. So all of that is okay, stable at the moment, which is all we can hope for. Anyway, I'm just babbling at this point. I am now done. Thank you very much for watching. See you all next time. Bye-bye, everybody. Bye-bye. Bye-bye. Bye-bye.